If it's in the cards for you to get it, you'll get it.
Right. That's just so distasteful. Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah, I mean, it really made my rear end itch. Like anytime that she comes on live and she just opens up her mouth, it's like, oh my God, she's about to set us back.
Give us some dial soap.
Yeah, she definitely needs her mouth a good washing out. But listen here, she is barking up the wrong tree. She's barking up the wrong tree because our sister Neek, she's not even a confrontational lady, but she said that that woman got beside herself. I mean, when this woman went to court, I mean, she had on the tops where it's pushing up her boobs. I mean, you would have thought that she was on her way out to the Freaknik in court. And what a disrespect to the judge. The judge does not want to see your greasy legs. That is so inappropriate for court. Um, Mafo Deuce says Nicole James, she's writing Tori bad. And they were supposed to be doing business together as well. Absolutely. They were supposed to be doing business together, but they didn't. And I'm just saying this, sister, he's not interested in you. He's not trying to work with you. But he figured out that you have that little bird brain and you like to fill it up with marijuana smoke. So why not pay you allegedly a few $100s to, go and get your smoke, get high, and get on the internet and go ranting? Because that seems like what you're doing. You're taking a hit and you're going online and you're just talking. Rod says, Mafo Deuce, what is apologizing for when he said that he wouldn't have did it if he wasn't drunk then? Exactly. And a lot of people are saying, oh, it's so many holes in the story. Yeah, the holes are from Tori's end. I see on the campus grounds, but not in the classroom. Yeah, she would definitely be out there at all of the sororities and the Greek week. I could see her there for the parties. She's not there for education. She's there to allegedly, do the freshman, because as a freshman in college, you have your freshman year where you just get drunk all semester.
Mm-hmm.
That was, allegedly, that was her thing. Because what an embarrassment to the Texas A&M. Hill with me says, y'all remember them women who stood outside the courthouse for Art Kelly? Was she one of those ladies? You know what? I wouldn't put it past her. I would not put it past her. She's definitely given the R. Kelly vibes. Like she, right, wrong, or indifferent. Jesus could come down and say, baby, he's guilty. And she would sit there and try to argue with him. See, some people are committed to what they believe in, whether if it's right or wrong.
Right.
That's just like Barbara and Shirley. Shirley knew her man was cheating.
Mm-hmm.
Lanaya says, Lord, with me, she gotta go ahead. She gotta go ahead. Go ahead, okay? Uh Goes to prove that going to college doesn't equal going to class or having it. She's so uncouth. Yes. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and for her to say that she stands with black women and this, that, and the third, it's a mockery. It's like, ma'am, are you weaponizing your womanhood like you are, you know, weaponizing your choices and your freedoms? You are weaponizing that for the bad.
Right. And
Because
then I'm
okay.
sorry.
Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
And then all the downing your queens, calling the B word and all that. That's no class at all. That's trash.
Oh yeah. I mean, her attitude is giving me a hoarder's house.
Mm.
It's filthy. So you can put on all the lipstick and makeup, and you could go out and buy all the fanciest clothes. But girl, your attitude stinks.
Mm.
And it's gonna start coming out your pores. Now
Mm-mm.
you become toxic waste. And we're gonna have to take you out. Yeah, he is going to jail. She's definitely a pick me. Anything for those $20. Yes, I'm telling you, listen here, you guys. And speaking of a $20, y'all go ahead and send me $20 in my cash app, okay? Give me a bag of weed. Okay. I need listen here. After dealing with this woman and going through her lives and hearing her story all again, she blew my high. I got lit before I got on here. It's gone.
Mm. Well,
Yeah,
at least you're not driving.
exactly. At least I'm not driving, and at least I'm not down there yelling in people's faces, telling them that they are wrong. And the justice system failed this man. It's like, sis, where were you when, I mean, we need you on the front lines when it matters.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, when you talk about ethics, she's got the ethics to stand up.
Mm-hmm.
We just need her at the right protest.
Right.
You know what I mean? She needs to be reprogrammed.
She's the
Oh,
type of person you gotta tell. You know how you tell a child, "Don't do that," and you tell them, "Don't do that," and they'll go do it. You gotta tell her, "Do it," and maybe she can. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
tell her the opposite. And
Right.
speaking of don't do that, Cole 83 LA says, I hate when people eat during their show. It sounds gross and unprofessional. Miss Lacey, are you over there eating?
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm just
It's
thinking
all
about
right.
what she was saying. I forgot I was.
Yeah, see, when you start talking about this woman, see, now you're starting to act like trash.
I know.
Just
Just
trash.
being
Utter.
messy.
Yes. See, Milagro, now you've got our panel over here being trashy.
And not only that, he was saying he tried to throw blame on somebody. Man, they kept giving me the drinks through. I walked to the door. Hey, you didn't have to take them.
Hey, listen, now we've heard a gun in this testimony and in this series. We didn't hear him on that phone saying that did we hear him say that they put a gun up to his head for him to take those drinks?
No,
Did we hear
ma'am.
that on the recording?
No, ma'am.
Because we heard everything else, right?
Because I'm sure it has happened before. So if not something, you know, as
Uh-huh.
of that, but something else that may have happened along the way in his life where he getting drunk and then something happened. You know what that drinking, you consuming too much alcohol could do to you. So why drink it? And why try to blame somebody else about your drinking habits? Because you took that shot in your hand and put it to your mouth.
That is a real interesting fact because didn't nobody force it? I mean, now when you talk about driving the boat, driving the boat is when they lean your head back, open your mouth. Now, were you driving the boat? Did you eat? And see, this is another thing. When you go to the liquor store, it says wine and spirits, right?
Hmm.
You go to, yeah, it's what you wine and dine into those spirits show
Picking
up.
up them spirits.
Yeah. As soon as those spirits hop up in you, it's all over.
I never thought of that, Queen Tulsa. You
Uh-huh.
right. You know what I mean? I never looked at it that way. You
Oh
know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Although I don't go there often, but I just never looked at that way. But I see I feel you on that one. That's wow.
Mm-hmm. Heal with me says, I don't feel sorry for Tori. He was doing too much crazy ish anyways. Krista Mitchell says something is wrong with Millie. She said Nicki Minaj, level 3 ex offender husband, didn't do it. Now, let's talk about that. Now, Nicki Minaj husband is a registered sex offender. He's a level 3. And my thing is, this man is he's guilty. It's on paper. He's living, he's in did his time in jail. He's paying his debt to society, right? But this is something that that's going to follow him until he leave up out of here.
Right.
If you have facts from the court, whether if you agree with them or not, this person is charged. The facts are the facts.
Right.
The facts don't change until, okay, if they go back to court, there's a different trial, and then they are retried and you get a different judgment, if it even goes that way.
As
But
they said, a lie changes. Truth don't change.
exactly. And I've noticed, like, it's a lot of victim shaming. I mean,
Oof.
victim shaming, like a woman could come out, especially a black woman could come out and say, oh my God, this happened to me. But then everybody's like, well, what did you do? And how do you, why is that so
Mhm.
bull?
Let me make that correction. Truth doesn't change. She got me. That that trash got me talking like her.
Oh my gosh, you're
Mm.
gonna have to detox.
Oh my gosh. I got some apple cider detox tea.
Yes, you definitely have to detox because it's that gutter behavior.
Hmm.
It's that gutter behavior. We've got to take back our respect and our dignity, ladies.
Right. For ourselves and for others.
And we don't want you to be on no.
Is
Okay.
that her picture in the middle?
Oh no.
Oh, on the end.
On the end.
Yeah, she looked like it. Look at.
Oh
Mm.
here. Let's get a nice
She
visual of
looks
her.
psychotic.
Check her out right there.
Wait.
So yeah, you like a bitch like that. Fuck up out of here. That jail call don't prove nothing. He ain't say shit. They said I just told somebody that them leaks actually prove your credibility even more.
She's on some drugs.
Yeah, 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 yeah. I already know everything Kelsey said. I already told y'all. I'm finna get my makeup done. At the end of the day, you hoes ain't used to seeing a bitch stand up for a nigga because the world done told y'all fuck them. I'll never do that. I'll never do that. I'll never be like fuck niggas. I'll never say fuck bitches. I may say fuck that bitch, but I'll never be like fuck niggas, fuck bitches.
That's the same thing. Susie Q.
They said Millie told us about all this shit, but they tried to call me a liar. And guess what? Megan is not all women. So, bitch, this shit right here is a fool. The jail call didn't show nothing more, but they saying Tory team leaked the transcripts to me. Megan cockeyed ass motherfucking Cuniff, bitch, I seen that you implied that his team was leaking transcripts, but bitch, you better not have my name in your mouth. I know that much, bitch. Cause I know I set my ass right down. These hoes don't even want to give me credit for writing down notes. Bitch, everything I said was because I wrote it the fuck down.
What are your thoughts on I mean, you know what? It's the bags under her eyes. It's the sleep deprivation. For me, it's a lot.
I think she needs to go take another bump. Her eyes are glossy. She looks geeked up, tweaked up, insane with the membrane.
And that is true. I agree. Let's see. We have uh something is wrong. Okay, so we read that one. How she knew that though, like she can just see it all. You're not Raven Baxter. Megan was wrong for sleeping with three of her friend ninjas, but the question is, why did Kelsey stay around her? Because Kelsey and her, that's what they did. See, this is the thing, because I have a best friend. There's certain things that I would do with my best friend that I won't do with other women, other girls, or whatever the case may be. You know, and at that point in time, Kelsey and Megan were best friends. So with your best friend, I mean, I think that's pretty normal.
Hmm.
Wouldn't you say? Like best friends, they have their own bonds. That's why
Right.
they're best friends, right? So if them going out, if she wants to do her thing on the weekend with her friend, and her friend agrees, and it's all consensual, what's the problem?
She just wants some attention.
Yeah,
She just wants her views to go up, talking all that old garbage.
call her milligram.
Some people like to hear that garbage.
Hmm. Well, people. You're right,
I'm gonna pull a dump truck up and put her in it and take her to the field
Nelly Gross. Yes, crazy mammy.
landfill.
Yeah, she's definitely a crazy mammy. That's what she is. That woman is a crazy mammy. She is. I mean, I don't know. She needs to go and listen. Have she been listening to Lucille Ball or something lately? You know, I'll suck your. I make you. Yeah,
Mm.
she's on one of those numbers. She walked in there with pre-written notes. I believe it. She's saying, "Oh, well, I took notes." Well, girl, it's definitely something wrong. It's either some she had on those big hater blockers. She had on those big hater blockers, couldn't see nothing.
Mm.
Couldn't see nothing.
Well, she went to college for criminal justice. Why don't
Yeah.
she take some of that and go on and get a job at the courthouse?
I would be scared for her to be in the courthouse working. Do you
But
know how many people that are guilty that would be getting away if she was in charge?
hmm,
Like we I mean the people that are innocent, let them out, but the people that are guilty, put them
they
away.
have they have to take responsibility for their action.
Oh, thank you so much, Tobacco Store Tiki. I'm here, my love. Happy New Year. I rewinded the live. I'm in the clouds. Happy New Year to you. Happy New Year to everybody. Listen here,
Yeah.
this new year, we are not going to take anything else from this trashy, gutter snipe, dumpster, hiding, um, sewer rat. We're not doing that. We got to get up. We got to break that generational curse, the
Yes.
generational misinformation. Get ready, y'all. Nikki's husband is going back to court with his victim on January the 6th. The Lulu will be on a rampage again.
Oh my God.
Woo! So Nicki Minaj's husband is going to be in court, and so Delulu, the lady that we see on the screen, y'all get ready, brace yourselves. I mean, if y'all thought that she didn't get any sleep for this Tory Lanez case, listen, y'all ain't seen nothing yet. Uh, Mouth Deuce, I guess it's Mouth Deuce says, Rod B, I'm sorry I didn't get. to see. I didn't see your comment. He's apologizing for shooting her. He's definitely not apologizing for arguing, being that he doesn't remember arguing. Exactly.
Mm.
Homegirl is getting a paycheck. You better say that again. Listen, nobody's out here jumping around, parading. I mean, going on interviews and press conferences to say, "Oh my God, he's innocent," and other people are trying to paint this other narrative. Ma'am, the only narrative that's going around is you saying that he's not guilty, and
Mm.
even Ray Charles, Stevie Wonder can see this.
Shame on her.
Shame on you.
Right.
She's now X-rated now. Exactly. Oh my gosh. So listen, guys, I want to bring up this photo because she's so desperate and thirsty for attention. I mean, she went on this gay guy show and was sitting up there, had her legs all gapped open. Oh my gosh, where's that photo? Where is that photo? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, I think I had taken it down because it was just so disrespectful. You know what I mean? So disrespectful, so uncalled for. Let's You want to hear a little bit more from the hood princess is what she calls herself.
Let's hear the landfill mouth.
Every fucking thing. That lip gloss about to eat me alive. Bitch, everything. I wrote it down. So, bitch, don't play with me. First, it was misinformation. Now it's leaks because they can't believe a bitch got it that correct. I did. I did.
All right, we have guests. We have praying to God for you. Welcome to the panel. We have Queen Lacey on the panel.
Hello, hello.
Hello, everybody. Hello. And hello, my queen. Haven't seen you in a minute.
I know. Well, first of all, happy New Year and congratulations on still standing the fight. Our sister went underwent surgery for breast cancer, and we are claiming healing 2023 for our sister. Praying to God for you.
Yes, Lord.
Well, thank you so much. I had the surgery. I'm still recovering, and they said that they got it all. So here I
Praise
am.
God. Praise God.
Praise God.
Here I am.
Yes.
Another. Thank you, Jesus.
Yes.
Absolutely. What are your thoughts on Milagro Grams still out here bashing Megan the Stallion, saying that she lied and that Tori is innocent? What are your thoughts?
What I've noticed is a lot of what they call it. It's a southern slang conversation when they say jumping on the hogs. You know, when you're in the whole pen, it's already dirty. But people, when they see that the spotlight is shining now, where was
Mhm.
she at doing all this conversation when everything was going down? Nowhere. All of a sudden, I seen her face. I was like, "Who is this chick?" When Nick at Night and the street, I forgot what his name is. When they went viral, then she came up. Have y'all
Armand.
noticed that?
Are you talking about Armand?
When Nick at Night and this guy, him and Nick, they
Oh,
collaborated.
Street TV. Street TV.
Yeah, and they worked together as a team and not fighting against each other and not trying to do craps in the barrel. And they worked together and they became viral. And everybody using their videos, everybody. Nick said, I know Nick said, please do not use my stuff. Do not try to this, because that's my commentary, that's my content, unless you
Uh-huh.
just give me recognition. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Queen.
Oh no, I'm agreeing with you. Go ahead.
And I looked, and when I looked on there today, everybody named Mama was using her stuff, and her name was bright as day on the
Mm.
commentary. and I didn't hear them say, "This is Nick at Night. I thank her for her hard work sitting in the court." Blah blah. I didn't hear none of that. I just seen them using her stuff, and I was like, "Oh wow, this is what this young lady is doing. The same thing."
Mm-hmm.
Think about it. She put her little what is that? Her little she think about it. She wasn't up there
Mm-hmm.
first. She wasn't saying a word,
Mm-hmm.
and then she didn't have nothing to say, nothing to give to the. She waited till they did all the hard work, and so now I just been noticing a lot of content creators, not coming on want to okay, let's say what if, let's say if he did it, or if Chelsea did it. Oh my god, the case is over. They still trying to, what you call it, get blood from a turnip.
Mm-hmm.
They still trying to milk it for everything it's worth. And you see, it's not because they care about what happened to May or Chelsea or
Mm-hmm.
Corey. They trying to get everything out of it so they can build up their channels. Some of them
Mm-hmm.
had a channel you never
Right.
heard of before, but here they come riding. They come riding them donkeys, and they gonna get the.
Mm-hmm.
Because guess what? Somebody told me a long time ago, if you're not a good content creator and you don't care about people when you're doing this, it's not gonna last.
Mm-hmm.
That little fame that you're getting, that little, and then you don't even know who you messing with. You don't know who listening to this stuff, who mind is messed up and tore up from the floor up and want to come out and hurt somebody. Girl, you better sit
Mm-hmm.
your butt down and leave these people alone. You don't know who. I just watched what's his name? Danger. Watch yourself. I
Mm-hmm.
just watched his documentary. And
Danger.
yeah. I just watched his documentary, and it talked about how he started off, and all because of trying to get a little fame and fortune. He came home one day, his sister throat was cut and choked out and killed
Mm-hmm.
in their own house, and the family was there, and nobody said they heard or saw anything, and
Mm-hmm.
so he already went to prison for rape somebody before, and then he did a video to the police when they let him out and said, "I never do that again. It was a mistake. It wasn't me. I was just trying to protect somebody, but I learned my lesson." And then they say he arrested and gone to prison again for the same thing. So what I'm talking about is the reason why I brought that up, talking about Tory. Tory, it is written. He was under pressure. They was looking for stuff to throw at him to try to put him underneath the jail, and he still was out there slapping folks, punching folks, thinking it's cute and funny. Think about them big
Mm-hmm.
laughs on his face when he slapped or sing. See, I'm gonna tie the name up. You know that
Mm-hmm.
Jada Pickett little man when he slapped him
Oh,
just because he wouldn't shake his hand.
oh, Will
He
Smith.
Oh yeah, no, you're talking about August Alsina.
yeah,
So August
remember
Alsina was walking. It looked like they were at a concert or something,
yeah, they had a
and
concert
uh-huh,
in the same
and
place.
yeah, and
Mm-hmm,
little man Tory went up to try to
mm-hmm,
shake his hand, and August kept going, and
yeah,
little man syndrome kicked in, and he
mm-hmm.
got
Slap
fired
yes,
up.
mm-hmm,
That smoke started coming out his rear,
mm-hmm,
and he
mm-hmm.
put on, child, please. He had
And
his boots up
did
and he
about
was ready.
and he boasted about doing it. And then when it came out the next
And
morning,
lied.
oh, it wasn't me. I wasn't even there until people started putting videos of him being there.
Mm-hmm.
So let you know he can lie really, really well. And then
Mm-hmm.
I think about Megan's friend. Megan's friend wasn't a friend. She was a tag along. She was only hanging around for business. And then she's sitting up there doing that what they call that statement. Um, you know how they do that statement and they're recording you and you gotta what your the information you're giving gotta be the truth.
Mm-hmm.
She her way through the court, up the court, down the court, got in court, got memory loss, everything.
Oh, hold on. Now, Kendall Alexander, I want you to hit that link. He says, Milagro realer than y'all. That's why we feel her. Well, listen here. If you feel like she's realer than us, come on up on this panel because we want to have a conversation with you, my brother.
Yes, please.
Y'all, are you
Come
Because
ready?
on.
Come
because I
on. We, can
because
we get
what I
excited? Can we get
yeah,
excited for this gentleman right quick? Let me bring him
let's
back
get
up.
her, let's get us.
Ooh, come on.
Woo! Ladies, come on. It's the Chip and Dale night. Come on down. Y'all got y'all dollars ready?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Come on, fella. Hit that link and come on up
Don't
here,
have
Kendall.
that Tory spirit. Don't tell me he got that Tory spirit. Is he a little man?
Mm.
Oh, it's giving that with looking at this picture.
I got my sage.
All right.
Okay, you
And
burning it, girl.
listen here, and I got my bug spray.
Okay, we killing roaches. And look, isn't that something? Isn't that something? Don't hate. Don't be a woman hater. Don't be
Right.
a woman hater. Let a woman be a woman. Why
Yeah.
would you put your hand? You a man is a stronger vessel. Why would you put your hand on somebody? I Lord Jesus, help me, please. I just watched a little bit of a movie today, and I had to cut it off.
Mm.
Um, it's on BET, and I can't remember the name of it, but it was talking about they had kidnapped this little girl from her
Mhm.
father, and the mama was part of the cult, and she helped them do it, and the little girl kept screaming, saying, I want my daddy. I want my daddy. Let me go.
Mm.
Let me go. And she started calling the head leader a name. And he told the woman who was driving to shut the girl up. Now, how could you shut the child up? She always on the back seat.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. What's the name of that show, baby?
I can't remember. But the woman was driving and said, I'm a try. I'm a try. And then every time she talked, I didn't tell you to talk. Who told you?
Mm-hmm.
To talk? And then he punched her in the face. And they crashed in a tree. That's that same
Mm-hmm.
mindset. You know, think about this. That guy who that witness said that Tory dragged
Mm.
Kelsey, snatched her, dragged her, punched her, did every kind of abuse to her,
Mm.
and she still covered for him.
What
Even
have
to
been
today,
so bad to do somebody like that?
but they didn't talk too much about her damage. I wanted to know, didn't it? Did you see all that big bald spot of hair came out of her head when the police took a picture, and the doctors took a picture of her head, missing her scalp? He
Mm-mm, I didn't see
snatched.
that.
Oh yes, this is part of Nick at Night's information. I watched the whole her whole thing. It was for a long time, and one of the pictures with the snatched hair
Mm-hmm.
and
I'll bring it up,
he's
ladies.
all bruised. I'm sorry. Said it
I said,
again.
I'll bring it up, ladies. Y'all go ahead and keep chatting. I'm gonna bring it
Okay,
up.
knees
Okay.
up to the skin, to the white meat.
Mm.
She had a little panties on, a little bra, black panties and black bra, and the police took pictures of her from her foot to her
Mm.
head, and he tore her up, busted lip,
Oh my
bruised.
gosh.
Corey did this. The witness say he beat her up bad,
Mm.
and she was trying to protect Megan because she thought he was gonna finish KIL in her. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And when she tried to distract him by moving the steering wheel of the car, he
Uh-huh.
drug her out that car and beat her senseless.
Oh my gosh.
And his little driver, bodyguard, whoever he was, had to pick that little tiny man off of her. But
Mm.
they still was beating her. You know, he's 5'3" and she's 4'11". So he's a man. Plus, he's taller than her.
Right.
But
And a
look at the
man is stronger than a woman anyway. I don't care what a woman
here,
say.
point
I,
blank,
you know.
point
Mm-mm.
point. But nobody in the court talked about. They talked about, yeah, he did this to her and did that, but they didn't focus on his demeanor, his character,
Right.
and who he is, and always have been. I bet you any money they didn't even dig up no information in Canada. How was he in school? Did he get into fights all the time at school? Did he
Mm.
some over there in Canada? But I
Right.
what they said was he was already on probation. He had a what they call that leg thing,
Oh, the ankle monitor.
ankle monitor on him from pulling the gun on somebody else. And
He
then,
needs anger management, sounds like to me.
but guess what? A lot of men saying he didn't do it. He didn't do it. Kelsey did it. Have you ever shot a gun or been around someone that shot a gun?
Oh, yes.
There's nowhere in the world you can grab a gun just like that.
Mm-mm. No.
Pow, 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 pow,
Mm-mm.
pow. Nowhere in the world you can snatch the gun up from nobody. Do you know how much pressure, girl? It hurts your finger just to pull the darn.
Mhm.
You ain't no cowboy in the Western time pulling no gun.
Right. And it
It,
could have been a lot worse than her foot.
it well, we still don't know whether the bullets ricocheted to.
Mm, mm,
Because like last night, all those fireworks, I'm quite sure some guns was being shot also, but they all kind of sound alike. But we don't know. But I was scared what was gonna come through the wall last night
my
and hurt my.
husband got in the tub.
I mean, it's dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
Remember when a bullet goes up, it must come down,
Okay.
and it comes down with a lot of impact. And
Mm.
I know for a fact a lot of people have lost their lives because people did not um, treat a weapon with
Negligence.
respect.
Right.
Negligence of a with the weapon.
Yeah, just shooting it, just to be shooting it. They getting their drink on, and and
Mhm.
think about this. Why did I just
First of all, he ain't
help me?
he wasn't supposed to have one.
But Lord Jesus help me. How come they didn't bring uh what's her name? Um,
Trash
Are you
man.
Kardashian,
talking
the Kardashian girl in there.
Kylie?
Oh.
She she witnessed
Kylie.
she witnessed the argument. That's where it started
At her
at
house. But
in
look,
front of her.
exactly.
Who
But see,
started it? Who was talking crazy?
that is true.
They didn't even want to mess with her, did they?
Well,
Mm,
let me
mm.
just say this. Y'all
Hmm.
already know that they are the high-ranking witches out there in California.
Oh
They
yeah.
was She already had them alcohol spills going right at the
Hmm.
door.
Hmm.
Yeah, right at the door. We gonna capture you.
But can I tell you something? I
Go
can't
ahead.
believe I can't. Let me tell you something. They said you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. Nobody can't make you drink.
Hmm.
Nobody. You're a grown, rusty human being.
Right.
You are a grown, rusty human being, and nobody don't make you get out the car and take the gun and just wave it around like you just don't care. And
Mm-mm.
Waving it around like it's a
nobody,
helicopter.
you know what I mean? Nobody don't do that. And then automatically come out his mouth because guess what? People always saving him, coming to the rescue, and he go, I'm
Mm-hmm.
gonna be your $1,000,000. I'm so sorry in the car, saying I'm sorry, singing
Mm.
that same sorry song. How many times have we heard the sorry song?
Hmm.
It's too
Plenty of
late.
time.
It's too late after you did it.
Mm.
It's
Mm-mm.
but I know Chelsea got her some money, cause that little man who she married, he got on her coattail real fast when she got her money, and that's why she had to. I don't remember game. I, come on now, how that
Uh-huh.
come? In
Uh,
that position, she told everything, almost
mm.
everything. But when they had her on trial in court, she didn't remember nothing. She's too upset.
She had
But
amnesia. She had selective memory.
they said that she was whipping. The witness said she was tearing Megan butt up when they was fighting. Don't how soon do people forget that they was fighting? Her and Megan was whipping each other's butt cheeks over that little man.
Mm.
Exactly. Now listen, let's talk about this. Let's talk about you have friends, right?
Mhm.
Okay, you got a homeboy or you got an assistant that works for you, and now that y'all aren't friends, this person is going against you and trying to go to the other side. How would y'all feel?
Oh,
You didn't have this person in your circle, in your camp, partied and got them through clubs, pay, oh, we out to eat, I got you. What are your thoughts when they turn on you?
I'd be so hurt. I would be so hurt, and then I'll get angry, and then I
Betrayed.
wouldn't try. I wouldn't protect.
Mm-mm.
You say betrayed? Yeah,
Yes.
I would feel betrayed also. because she know all your secrets. She know everything. You let her in your house. You let her follow you. You probably she probably know your bank account.
Mhm.
You probably have to change that real fast.
Right.
But look at her. You see her right there? She got arrested. Her and Corey got arrested. Look how she got arrested, guys.
Mm. Oh, okay. Let me see.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, wee. Just trash. Just like
Trash.
I said.
And you
Trash.
see, look at her, look at that picture at the bottom in the left hand corner where he ripped her hair from her scalp. I
Scalp.
mean, as a man,
Scalp.
like we already know men are very strong, right? Let's just,
Yes.
ladies, let's just try to close our eyes. Let's imagine that little leprechaun snatching some hair out of a woman's hair. It
Well, I don't
sounds
even have to imagine. I don't. That
oh,
happened to me. That happened to me growing up in Chicago, getting into a fight with females, and they're not as strong as a male. When they
oh,
get that top grab and fingers stuck up in there, they
oh,
dragging you to hell and back, dragging
Hmm.
you up and down the street, up and down the sidewalk, up and down the concrete, just tearing all your little knees up and scratching your little face up. And it's hard for you to get get your grip back again. It wasn't trying to protect yourself, but just look what he did to her. A
Ooh.
man did
Ooh,
that
look
to
at
her.
her scalp. Ooh, ooh, I know that hurt.
mm-hmm.
Look what a man did to her.
Mm-mm.
Why he fight women? Then he go to the gun. But guess what they said.
See, she
Kelsey
young.
said,
She like that. She like that old trash. A man putting his hand on a woman. She think that's okay.
no, she don't like it what it is. She liked the money she thought was coming behind it. You feel
Well,
me?
Right.
no.
She
Listen,
thought,
I agree with Queen Lacey because
mhm,
Kelsey, she's cool with that. She's not going to complain too much because she's not going to she wasn't going to have the perks. And when I say
that's
the
what I'm
perks,
saying.
the
That's what I'm saying.
celebrity, the jet rides, the being in the
Yep.
photos, the trips and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
Being taken care of.
Being took That's it. Being taken care of.
That's what
So,
I meant.
that
That's what I meant.
entourage,
The
like
entourage, fame.
the
Hey, can you
entourage, yeah. Go ahead, ladies. I'm sorry.
Go ahead, Queen Lady.
Queen Lacey.
hello?
Yeah.
I shall keep hitting my mute button. Oh.
Mm, mm,
We
mm,
have
mm.
100 million people in the chat. Can we please get a like? We have 100 people in here. Can we please get a like,
Hallelujah.
a
Can-
share, a
Ooh.
subscribe?
Where do I share it? Right here.
Hallelujah tonight. Hallelujah. Let's talk about men need to be protected. Men need to be protected, and
Yes.
women need to be protected. But we need to tell each other the truth. We need to tell each other if I'm acting crazy when I'm going out somewhere or even in my household, acting crazy with my family, tell me. Don't let me keep on going because I got money or you think you can get something from me and you just let me do it. No, tell me, girl, you looking crazy right now. Girl, you acting crazy right now. Girl, settle your butt down somewhere. Girl, if you don't sit down somewhere, like my grandmama say, sit your hot tail down somewhere. Sit down somewhere. I'm looking crazy. I don't care how much you drink. You
Mm-hmm.
know, because I heard through the testimony and through Nick at night, what she had on her page, that um, this is what Meg and Kelsey did. They argued all the time when they got drunk. They fussed and argued and sometimes fought, but never to this point. A gun was never added
Mm.
to the situation. You ever been around them friends or a husband and wife? They get their drink on. Next you know they giving upcuts.
Oh, yeah.
Next you know kids going, "Mama, stop! Daddy, stop!" And then
Hmm.
when the drink get out of them, then they go, "I don't even remember doing that."
Right. Say if you can't handle your alcohol, don't drink
Especially if you're
Absolutely.
gonna lay your hands on somebody, especially if you're that kind of drunk.
it.
You know, they tell you
Hmm.
all kinds of drunks. There's
Right.
Yeah.
drunks that.
If you're not
Mm-hmm.
laying your hands on me to pray for me, then no, no, no. We got Mel NYC Review says, Happy New Year. Congratulations on a successful live stream. Thank you so much. We have Tiffany, the Black Code, says, Never mix business with family and friends. Kelsey was her assistant. She should have
Hmm.
been doing her job, not getting drunk with Meg.
Hmm.
Do y'all agree with that?
I
Sonya
agree.
Guess
says,
what?
Sonya says,
Guess
hit
what?
the
If
like
you
button. It's free.
guess what? Think about this. They said that on the court, on the stand, Kelsey met Megan when they were 14 years old. Grew up together. You saw your friend become famous and
Mhm.
infamous also with the people that she was hanging out with. You
Mhm.
know, so she gave you a chance to tag along. Would you mess that up? I would not
No,
mix
ma'am.
business. I would not miss business with pleasure. I'd be like, Meg, girl, I'm gonna keep on over here, keeping your shoes straight. I'm gonna have your meals ready. Your clothes gonna be ironed. What more you want me to do? Now I want to know when I'm gonna get off.
Right.
But I ain't gonna sit up here and get drunk, cause she get drunk. Sleep with whoever she, cause they said they didn't mind sharing men. First they said they were angry over sharing men. No, that's what they did.
Hmm.
Tell me you don't know nobody that girls that were close, real close, and then when they got a little
Uh-huh.
something, something, something underneath their belt, they got a
Right.
little hot, and they shared it.
And he was paying her more attention. She probably was getting, you know what I mean?
Oh,
So
she
I
saw
don't know.
herself. She saw herself. Kelsey saw herself probably marrying that dude. Just like
Hmm.
she just married the producer, right? She just
No.
married. She just married the producer from Jay-Z camp
Oh
from
wow.
Rock
She's a
Nation.
gold
Mhm.
digger.
She just married a producer and had a baby from him.
Oh, 1501. Right. So listen, ladies, we have somebody from the audience. Hill with me says, if somebody shoots me, I'm telling. Why did Megan wait? Does anybody want to answer that question?
I can answer.
Okay.
I've been in a relationship and nobody knew I was getting uppercuts. Nobody knew I was getting pushed downstairs. Nobody knew that I got beat every time he got drunk. Nobody knew it because I never told him.
Right.
It
You
happened.
keep it a
It happened
secret.
just
Mhm.
like that.
But did you do that to protect him?
Protect him.
Protecting him. Okay.
Train.
So even though you were getting your tail
Mm-hmm,
beat, you were
mm-hmm.
still thinking about him at the end of the day. And I
I,
think that's the situation here. Black women protect black men even in the process of them getting attacked.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm. It's
Wow.
called. It's called. You see that when you grow up. It's a learned behavior.
Mhm.
You you just don't grow up and just say I'm gonna give it all up. I'm gonna give the ghost up for this dude. No, you really like. I'm gonna say this because I feel like it's this way. For Kelsey, it was money, money, money.
Mhm.
And being around him and prestige and meeting all the famous people and getting everything you want and eating the red bottoms and the purse he was buying you and then hoping maybe one day he might choose you over all the women that he's sleeping with because she knew he was sleeping with different women. Come on now.